My life's finished, but my thoughts kept me inside. I'm fucked up, but I'm alright with it. I saw everything right. People didn't think that I would wanna leave until I offered the Reaper company. I wanna escape all that you've done to me, but I've been lost, oh, I've been lost, oh. My story could have ended a while ago. For some reason I held on. And here we are, together, where we should be. I know this wasn't the plan, but I figured we could try and make the most of it. At least before I have to go. Baby, oh no, I don't care about love no more. They try to tell me that my life's finished. I'm fucked up, yeah, I'm fucked up, but I'm alright with it. They try to tell me that my life is finished, yeah. They try to tell me that my life's finished. I'm fucked up, but I'm alright with it.
How?
In my life, I've been an open book. I never kept any secrets.
Everything we do is fire. Truth It and Hyde, 5 o'clock Shadow Battle Review. And we are here. Let me just say before I act like I'm too starstruck. Every once in a while, we do a show where we have very, very, very special guests in the building. As you see the flyer right now, the Mass Appeal 5. The event is this Saturday. It's about to go down. And in the building, yes, you are not mistaken. We have Truth It in the building. Yes, you guys all can applaud that. Truth It is in the building. Applause. No, I'm just playing. Now, in the building for real, we have 413's CEO, owner, or whatever you call it. TD3 is in the building. Applaud that. And a very, very, very special guest of mine. If you've watched KOTD, King of the Dot Battles, you have seen this man. Gully TK is in the building.
What up? What up?
Listen, like I said, I'm gonna try not to act too starstruck. Let me just say this. I was there for the last GZ that you guys had, and that when you guys did the GZ with Premier Rap Battle League, and I was with my daughter, and I was like, should I go ask for an autograph? I don't want to be bothering people, stuff like that. So I didn't. So this is cool that I'm here and I get a chance to speak to you now. Gully, TD3, how are you guys doing?
Good, man. How are you, bro?
I am good. I cannot complain. I am hyped and charged, and I'm excited for this card to Saturday. It is going to be crazy. The main event for Mass Appeal 5 GZ Battles 413 Battle League presents 3SK versus Drops. Bang. Memo versus Black Academics. Bang. T Sawyer versus Ace Boogie. Bang. Verse versus Spade. Bang. Pressure versus Robo. Bang. Listen, Hoodie Kruger, Dre Lights versus Doe and Saint. Louis Valentine versus Quill Clinton. Greedy Grimes versus Benji Reckless. Mr. Hyde, who is the co-host of the 5 o'clock Shadow with me. Salute to you, Mr. Hyde, versus Benji Reckless. No, I'm sorry, my bad. Mr. Hyde versus June PZ. And Nook Nasty versus CJA. Bang. This is a stacked card. I know everybody from the New England area is very excited. TD3, I will ask you first. How did you guys come up with this card, and how did the meeting with GZ take place?
Well, it's something we've been talking with Gully about for a while. And we figured for the 5th Mass Appeal, it would just work out great if we could team up and have it be a GZ, because there is so much talent in this area, and Gully recognizes that as well. And it's a perfect opportunity to get a lot of New England, Massachusetts
and he's out
battles battlers giving them the shot to get on a GZ with Gully, and he was down. He was 100% down for.
Hello?
I think we talked about this like a year ago, and yeah, he was just and we built the card together. Every single matchup was Jason and I and Gully, and he was down. He was 100% down for.
Okay,
we talked about this.
we're having a little bit of feedback. Uh-oh, Gully backed out. So hopefully we'll get Gully right back. You put this card together. A lot of familiar names if you're from the New England area. How did you get in touch with some of these people? You have people from Texas, from down south, from Bullpen Battle League. You guys have people from all over coming to Ludlow for this card. How did that come about?
Well, we wanted, like Mass Appeal's theme since we started was all Massachusetts-based MCs versus out-of-towners. And we wanted to extend it as far as we can. And Gully had a lot of guys that he's been wanting to put on another card or give them a shot. And these matchups, just this lineup is incredible.
All right, Gully. First off, welcome to the 5 o'clock shadow. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Oh yeah, thank you.
All right, and you are with the league. When people say the league, the battle league, everybody knows we're talking about King of the Dot. You are with King of the Dot.
That's the squad.
That is the squad. What makes you want to work with local talent and smaller leagues?
To be honest with you, I'm all about finding new talent. That's what I'm here for. It's about finding the guys that don't necessarily have the shot or they're not out there yet, and helping them build them up to where they want to be, and just moving talent up forward, try to get them up to the main stage as fast as we can. So my kick out of this whole thing is I love seeing the new talent. I get bored of these guys on the main stage, man. Too many repeat battles. So I'm all about the new talent. I feel that's where the hunger is. So that's where I get a kick out of this whole battle rap thing, man. I like seeing this card. I wasn't familiar with a lot of the names, so I'm excited just to see how these guys perform live, because I've never seen more than half this card battle live. So
right,
that's where I get a kick out of this whole thing.
All right. Well, I listen from the names on the card, and I've been studying and watching some of their battles, and I've seen a lot of these guys live, especially the guys from the New England area. Everybody, it is worth the price of the admission alone. Come to Mass Appeal 5. It's October 6th. It's this Saturday. El Cid Lounge, 1002 East Street, Ludlow, Massachusetts. It's $15 to get in. That's it. You will not find anything better to do this weekend with $15 than to come to a dope battle event. Bang! Now, TD3, being a battle rapper myself, I'm not going to say that I'm a little salty that your boy Truth it's not on the card. Bang. So I won't say anything about that. But no, I'm just playing. No, but seriously, you have some great talent on this card. Do you think for some of the people it's too soon, or for some of them it's long overdue? Do you really feel like this is the best card that you could put together? Because in my opinion, it definitely is.
Yeah, I think more so are with the guys on the card that this is long overdue for a lot of them. A lot of them have been putting in a lot of work for many years, some 5+ years, and it's been long overdue. And thankfully, Gully is so down to do this and give these guys the opportunity that they deserve. There are some kind of newer guys on there, I guess.
Yeah.
But hey, they stepped up and they had an incredible run in the last year or two that they now deserve this shot as well.
Absolutely.
Some people can just do it quick.
Yep. Now, Gully, what is the thought process on having someone on a GZ again? Does that mean that they were good enough to get a second look, or you just enjoyed them and wanted them to be a part of GZ Battle League again?
Well, there's a lot. There's a few guys on here that have already had a GZ previously, but not everybody's gonna do just one GZ and like, oh my God, this guy's ready for main stage. Like a lot of people, some people it may take one battle, some people it might take 10. You never know. It just depends on the battler. So there's a few guys, like especially the main event, 3SK versus Drops. They've both done GZs before, and it's just little things, that it's like you got to tweak a bit before they're ready for that shot. So those are guys that I definitely wanted to make sure they got back and got a second shot. 3SK performed at the mass card, and I was mad impressed with him. So I was like, you know what? Let's get him back. Make sure get him something crazy that's gonna bring the best out of him. And it was like it's go time now, man. There's a lot of new talent too, because that's the other thing, man. It's getting a lot of from over faces, battling again and again. So it's like I'm getting sick of it. So it's like, you know what? Let's wipe the board clean. Let's get a bunch of new talent in here. There was a lot of guys out in the 413 area that I'm hearing the names, but I'm not too familiar with. So it was time to, this is the perfect way to start off a new beginning, and let's get a bunch of new talent in here and see what we can make happen.
All right. I have another question for you, Gully. If you give me just 1 second, we have someone joining the show right now. It is his birthday. We have Jason Weeks in the building. Jason Weeks, what's going on?
Happy birthday, bro.
Yo, salute, man. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Happy birthday, sir.
What I miss?
Well, we're just talking about the GZs. We're talking about the battle. We're talking about Mass Appeal 5. I'm hyped and charged right now for this card. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to seeing Nook Nasty, T Sawyer, Memo, Black Academics. I'm looking forward to seeing Pressure, Saint and Doe, the Twins, Rainmakers. I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of quality talent on this card. I'm just excited.
The Memo Black Academics face off was great. I watched that last night. The show was dope.
Right.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of dope battles going on, man. I'm psyched for it too. Sorry, I was like just got in from like a fat Mexican dinner. I'm fucking winded. But
it's okay. It's all right. Hey, we're happy you took the time out to come and be on the show. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, no doubt, salute, man. But there's a lot of dope battles on it, man. I don't know where if y'all are going down the card or whatnot, where you're at. But you can start anywhere, man.
We didn't start. We didn't really do that.
Yeah, we didn't get there. We only been on for a couple of minutes. We didn't really get there yet. I was just picking the brains. I got to admit, I am a little starstruck. I'm talking to Gully TK right here. I was just asking a couple questions. Now about GZ battles, Gully. Is GZ battles a league so the average person assumes that GZ battles is like a minor league to KOTD. Do you plan on making GZ battles a big league or letting it develop into something else?
I mean, it'll never get bigger than like a King of the Dot, because at the end of the day, the GZs, it's almost like a tryout. It's what you go through to get onto the main stage of King of the Dot. So it'll never be bigger than that. Like we tried the whole league thing and gave out a title and all that, and it was just, I don't know. It was just, I find it was kind of better just to help build up the talent, work with all the other leagues that are around, and just help build up the talent and try to get them to the main stage. So I don't think, we definitely got some plans and we're going to make things interesting coming up. I can't really say what we're about to do, but come January, we got something that we're going to launch to for all the people on GZ for a quicker way to get to the main stage. So, for the time being, it's more so a platform for people to get a tryout and get that shot to get on to King of the Dot.
Sounds good. And, you are more than welcome whenever you have an announcement that you'd like to make. You can come on to the 5 o'clock shadow and make any announcements ever that you want. The door is always open for you to come on, bring a couple friends, make whatever announcements you like. The door is always open, sir.
Oh, hell yeah. We're going to be talking for sure.
Okay. All right. So, TD3, I've been to 413 Battle League events.
Fun, right?
The venue is fantastic.
Yeah.
My question is, will that venue be able to hold all the excitement, all the craziness, all the great battles, the atmosphere? I mean, this is this one of the biggest cards you guys ever had?
Basically, yeah. Yeah, the place, we usually, get close to filling it completely, but for this one on Saturday, I'm pretty sure it's going to be easily sold out. We're going to have to make some renovations and get a lot of these chairs and seats and tables out of there to make room. But I'm really excited for it. Like, to have that place like packed to the brim is going to be crazy for footage and just live, the energy and everything like that.
Yeah, I mean, and I wouldn't necessarily say it's like our biggest card, because I mean we've had cards with NWX on, and
Absolutely,
we've had
absolutely.
but as far as like working with King of the Dot, working with GZ, working with Gully, this is like the best connection we've had. I mean, as far we helped bring Massacre here with them, just getting their foot in the door, but like that was this is a cooler. It's cool to bring this to New England and to Massachusetts. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. So, Gully, I'm gonna have to ask you for like a little bit of a cheat sheet here.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow, Saturday, when you are watching these battlers, I had, and I hope you go back and watch it. We had at Black Academics and Memo on yesterday. They did a face off. It was one of my favorite face offs I think I've ever done. It was amazing. But Black Academics said that everybody on the card can rap, and he was 100% correct. Everybody can rap, but are you marketable? That's the question that he brought up, and it really made me think. As someone who's kind of like a scout for King of the Dot right now, what are some of the things you are looking for, or that you will be looking for on Saturday for battlers and for aspiring battlers that want to make it, maybe be able to grace the KOTD stage one day again? What are some of the things that you'll be looking for?
You're kind of looking for the whole package, like in a way. Like, you want to see, like, some people have really good performance, but their bars, their schemes, everything is just not there. But that's kind of what we use the platform for. Is like, I'll see somebody and be like, okay, this guy's got an incredible performance, but it's just the writing, and I'll let them know straight up, like, listen, you got this side of the game on lock. You need to tweak this a bit to get to here. If you want to get up to the main stage, adjust little things here and there, and we can go. And that's when I try to get the battles. And if a battler is a good performer and they're not so good at the writing, I'll put them against someone that's good at the writing in opposite way. They're not so much of a performer, and try to make a clash and make them step up on different types of angles. But I would say those are the main things we're looking for. Like, performance to me is huge. I love seeing people use the ring. Don't stand 5 feet away from your opponent and just rap. Use the ring, move around, interact with the crowd. Like, you gotta that's kind of what separates the main stage battlers from the lower tier, small room type battlers. Like, you really gotta be able to perform.
We crashed.
Yes, like, have fun with it. Don't be scared.
Hold on 1 second, Gully. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
I see y'all. I can hear him perfect. I hear him. I hear you perfect. But TD3 dipped out.
Just hold on 1 second. We seem to have technical difficulties.
Yo, you broke the net. Yo, we broke the net.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, but what I will say that was cool, man, is going.
This is not good.
Watching, working on the card with him and figuring out these people from all over the country and shit, and where they fit in with heads in Mass and in New England.
Can anybody hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're having a great conversation. It didn't. Nobody's commenting. This just fucked up. I don't know.
People are saying that they can hear.
All right. So.
Yeah, we're good. Technology.
All right, so what we're doing is I guess we're having a little bit of technical difficulties. What we'll do is we'll just back out and then we'll restart the show. Give us 1 minute. We apologize for any inconvenience.
Oh man. All right. I'll be back.
I can't hear everything.